Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's me again. And yeah, guess what today is? It's a CD review on not just one, but 4 CDs. What? You're probably thinking, wow, that's a lot. But yeah, you know what? Instead of me just yapping, let's get to the review. The first CD I'm going to review is that I got today for Christmas is Death's Spiritual Healing. I gotta say, this album is actually very good. It's not bad. I love it. It's not as good as Symbolic. It definitely will never be as good as Symbolic, but it was a good album. I love the song Spiritual Healing, which is the actual title for the album. So yeah, I love the album cover though. It's crazy. Yeah, has the songs on it called Living Monastery, Alternating the Future, Defensive Personalities Within the Mind, Spiritual Healing, Low Life, Genetic Resolution, and Killing Spree. So yeah, those are like all the 8 tracks on this album. And I gotta say, this was a good album. I like the vocals and the guitar, but one thing I didn't like about this album is sometimes I felt like some of the songs were repeating the same exact rhythm. I was like, you know what? A lot of the songs here could have been better, but it was a good album. I gotta say, this is not a bad album. If I were you guys, I would definitely buy this, because it's definitely a worth buying album, because I fucking really wanted Death's Spiritual Healing. So yeah, so that's what I have to say about that. It was a good album. Guitars were great, vocals were great, drums were great, but I felt like some of the songs were a little bit repetitive at sometimes. But overall, it was a great album. So yeah, that's the Death's Spiritual Healing. Okay, now let's get to album number 2. Now, album number 2 is Death Human, which is considered to be Death's number 1 most popular album, which I've heard, and I'm like, wow, that's good. So songs on this album is Flattering of Emotions, Suicide Machine, Together as One, Secret Face, Lack of Comprehension, See Through Dreams, Cosmic Sea, Variant Plants, and God of Thunder, which is the bonus track. And I gotta say, I love the song Flattering of Emotions. That is a fantastic song. I mean, I have it on my phone too, so that's the reason why actually I wanted to get this album, because I was like, wow, that one song is good. Who knows how good the rest of this album is. And when I listened to it, I was like, this is a great album. But it will never be as good as Death Symbolic. I think Death Symbolic is like the best album they ever made. And I gotta say, for this album, they played pretty fast. Like, Flattering of Emotions went. I was like, whoa, it just went out there. That's the thing I love about this album. It was like, it had like elements of like fast thrash metal, but everyone knows it's death metal. So it's obvious that Death is a death metal band. So yeah, the guitars were great, the vocals were great, the drumming was great. So I would say this album is a lot better than this. This album, Human, is a lot better than Spiritual Healing, I can tell you that right now. This is a great album. This is a great album. For those who have not listened to this, or who have listened to it, you probably understand why this album is very popular. Now you love it. It comes with a lot of things, like Human Basic instructional studio tracks, and Human demos from 1991. That's crazy. From Relapse Records, for all the records that and CDs that Death does. So yeah, that was Death's Human, and yeah, I really love this album. Now the third one is Death Vives. Death Vives, which is considered to be Death's live albums, which is live in Los Angeles and live in Eindhoven. I gotta say, check it out. Gotta say, it's a great album. If you love live albums, you're definitely gonna love this. I love the song, as you guys all know, Crystal Mountain. I fucking love that song. It's the best song Death has ever made. The Philosopher, another good song from the Symbolic album. So yeah, wow. Oh yeah, Symbolic. That's another great song from the album Symbolic. So yeah, see. So overall, I give this is a must-buy album. This is a really, really good album from the band Death. A lot of albums I'm buying are great, but some of them are okay, because sometimes they can change, and sometimes you're like, it's not that good as you thought it would be. But a lot of albums I buy are like this one and Human were absolutely fucking fantastic. So yeah, if you guys have not got this album, please buy Death's Vives album from their live shows in Los Angeles and their live shows in Eindhoven. So yeah, please check it out. So yeah, that was that for this one. And last but not least, it's not a CD, but guess what I got? Yep, it's Death's Symbolic album on hard vinyl record. So yeah, check this shit out, baby. See, here's the back. Here's the front. And for you guys, I'm going to do a little something special. I'm going to show you the vinyl record itself. So yeah, hope you enjoy it. Here's just a little paper that comes with it with the vocals and everything about the band. But yeah, that is not what I'm looking for. Let me show you guys the vinyl. Ooh, that just fell, but it'll be okay. Okay, okay, there we go. Check it out. Yep. Death Symbolic Side B and Death Symbolic Side A. So yeah, I really love it. I can't wait to put this in my vinyl record player and start listening to this. This looks so badass. Look at that. Death Symbolic. Zero Tolerance, Empty Words, Sacred Sanity, 1000 Eyes. And over here has Without Judgment, Crystal Mountain, Manuscript Rope, and Parallel Quest. So yeah, wow. This is a really nice vinyl. I tell you, vinyl records, a lot of people say, are making a comeback today. Like back then, like it was CDs, but now vinyl records, like for record players, these things are really making a comeback. I can see, because I own a lot of vinyl records, and I'm like, yeah, they definitely are making a comeback. Used to not, but now they really are. I have a whole collection of a lot of vinyl records, to tell you the truth, guys. I have a lot of vinyls. I love collecting them, too. To me, as a vinyl record collector, I would say, to me, in my opinion, I like vinyls way better than CDs. Because one, it looks like this, and it's really cool. Because you don't see record players that much anymore. And vinyls are actually considered to be very, very old. That's why I was glad to get Death's best album of all time on vinyl. I even have it on CD. I have Death Symbolic on CD and Death Symbolic on vinyl. So yeah, that's really all I have to really say. That was really all I wanted to show you guys and talk to you guys about. So I hope you enjoyed this small, tiny little video. And yeah, so that's really all I have to say. So keep it metal, keep it brutal, keep it awesome. And I hope to see you soon very much in my next video. So I hope you enjoyed this little CD review of 4 albums from Death. Well, let me tell you, before I end the video, I would give this album, Spiritual Healing, I would give it a 7 out of 10, because it was good, but some songs I felt like it repeated too much. This, I would give a 10 out of 10, because this is a really good album. And this, I would give probably a 10 out of 10 too, because I love live performances from a lot of bands. So yeah, And God knows for fucking sure that this album definitely gets a 10 out of 10. For sure. This is Death's best album. So why not? So yeah, that's all I really have to say. Hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, that's all I really have to say. So yeah, that's it. So yeah, keep it metal, keep it brutal, keep it awesome. I hope to guys see you soon in my next video, and goodbye.